Good evening, cupcakes. It is a beautiful day here in Achenar. I hope your day is going wonderfully. So we are here to do some missions for the Empire. You know, I'm actually wondering, are there any other factions here other than the Empire, other than Empire factions? Because that would be a little interesting and a little weird. And there are independent factions here. But yeah, I figured we could do some on-foot missions today. Work towards getting our suit upgraded. Weapon test data, we do need those, I know. We need 67 of those, oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that. Wait, what is even, what's, oh, grab a vehicle schematic from a crash site, okay. Sorry, risk assessments. Yeah, we need 84 more of these, so, whoops. Yeah, just, like, in case it wasn't clear, these are really, like, these data you primarily get from missions. Like, you can download them off of ports, but you really, if you can get them from missions, then that's the way to do it. It was 4A, right? This one? Arms sight, huh? Anyway. So yeah, we'll do this mission right away because, as I've mentioned a few times, these safeguard missions you really need to do right away. That's why it says time left urgent on them. Is because if you don't get there right away, you will fail the mission. But they're usually, usually they have really good rewards. Oh my goodness. Please don't tell me. I thought we needed maintenance logs. Because I don't have it listed anywhere in my data. In my data section, so... Oh. Yeah, the only thing it's used for is improved battery capacity. Which I was thinking might be something we want to put in an Artemis suit, but it's not really something we should be prioritizing. Anyway, so improved battery capacity, let me see. It requires 15 maintenance logs. I'm pretty sure we don't have any. We're gonna defend the cargo. If we fail, then we fail. If not, that's fine too. But we're gonna loot the place in the process. Well, not in the process, but yeah. Now that said, I believe... Actually, let me go ahead and see. Yeah, our shield strength is higher, and our shield regeneration is better than our combat loadout. Man, that explosive resistance, look at that, goes from 29 to 41. So we're going to keep the maintenance logs, we're not going to sell them, but that is something that I'll have to keep in mind. It's just that the whole thing, the Artemis suit is, as you know, I've kind of stated before, is the last priority. Like, we're going to get all of our weapons and our suits to level 5 and fully engineered before we even start to worry about the Artemis suit. Why are we defending this escape pod, by the way? Oh, hi, I did not expect you to come up here. Oh, and, boy, that's not great. Oh my god, please, are you gonna take any damage whatsoever? Oh my gosh! This was just never gonna be possible. Even if we were in a fully upgraded Dominator suit, I don't think we could have succeeded with this. It's like, oh hey, we've got this giant UAV thing. True form possible, take that. Just because help us recoup some of our losses in failing this mission. Just a reminder that these assets, we can always trade, so it's always good to pick them up. Because we can always trade for what we need. The goods, though, I mean, we can sell them, but that's not really, they're not really usually worth very much. Sorry for making you wait, guy. Don't worry, I'll leave a tip. I won't. Doesn't let you tip. My goodness, that was not great. If the UAV, if that actually, you know, helped, then that would be one thing. Like the guy's, you know, the guy's strength would be understandable, but the strength of the attackers when the UAV isn't doing anything at all is just awful. So let's go ahead and fill up on some more missions. I can always use more power regulators. Atmospheric data, I believe, yes, we actually need 8 more of that, which this will be exactly enough. Violent theft, no. Because those non-violent thefts, you know, too often they don't stay non-violent. We'll head over, we'll deliver this contraband, and we'll take care of anything else on Achenar 4A. Cool. In a very convenient position.
Hey, you!
Yeah.
I'm expecting a delivery. Excellent, just what I needed for my work. Thank you. What do you want?
Hey, Inside Entertainment Suite. And there was a health monitor too. Nice. It's interesting to note that Capital, the capital of the Empire, it has gravitational pull of almost 1.5 times Earth. Meanwhile, Coriolis stations, those are the ones that are like, what is it, like a hexagon or whatever. Their gravitational pull that they mimic maxes out at, I think it's like 0.8 or 0.85. So basically, for somebody from Capital, for somebody from Capital, that's kind of like half gravity. I didn't really have a goal for like what kind of upgrades we want when I started with the stream, but I think what I would like is seriously? No service panels whatsoever. Ah, here we go. What I would like is the stuff to upgrade the Dominator suit to grade 4, and maybe get some engineering stuff going for either that or the guns. And that way, we can have a bit of an easier time in some ground conflict zones, which we can do next episode. Alright, and we back. And as is normally the case when we come back from can I deactivate? As is normally the case, when we come back, we are going to be thanking this video's sponsor, and that is going to be Frontier Dev. Now, they didn't actually sponsor this video, like they didn't actually pay me, but obviously these streams could not happen without them. And while anyone that's been playing Elite Dangerous recently, especially Odyssey, can, you know, tell you they got some issues. They take issue with some of the stuff that's been going on, especially the business decisions, as well as things, you know, as well as the bugs, all this kind of stuff. It's still a good game, and I still very much enjoy it. And we wouldn't be able to be having these streams if not for Frontier Dev. So, while I do take issue with a lot of the bugs in Odyssey, I still like the game. And, you know, if it looks interesting to you, give it a try, and you might find you like it as well. But yeah, that's... Anyway. So yes. Hard hands to Frontier Dev. Keep working hard, fixing those bugs, squashing those bugs. All you guys on the front lines, slaying all the bugs that are in the yeah, thank you. These irregular markers are fantastic for weapon schematics. And because these stashes are illegal, these are illegal places, you aren't going to get in trouble with the authorities for looting them. I should point out, not all of them are illegal. Some of them are secret military bases, but generally speaking. There we go. It was that hush. So, yeah, we need like 104 circuits. Let me compare it to the chemicals. Graphene, we need 141 of that. We need 141 graphene. Just one type of chemical. We need a lot more of that than we need all of the circuits combined. There we go. We need 73 viscoelastic polymer. So that's 214 stuff right there. 50 aerogel, 34 chemical super base. That's 198, and then 22 RDX. So 320 chemicals. And I think that the other one, the tech, is much higher. Yeah. So we need 143 tungsten carbide and 153 weapon. So that's 300 right there. So yeah, as far as circuits go, we're fairly good relative to chemical and tech. 483, yeah, 485 different tech things that we need. We actually, so the total that we need, the total assets that we need, is more than our inventory space for them, so we are going to need to like upgrade along the way, which, I mean, just makes sense just in general. Like, obviously we're not going to want, if we have all of the assets for upgrading our suit, the combat suit, the Dominator suit, to tier 4, we're not going to just want to hang on to that until we can upgrade it to tier 5. Of course, that said, we do need data for that as well, data and goods, so it's not just a matter of, hey, we have the assets we need. We still have those out-of-system missions, we still have all that stuff. I'm going to do this stuff off camera. I'm going to you know, do the whole trading thing. The trading thing is going to take priority because we just do not have the space for the assets that we're going to want to do. I'm going to pick up some more missions, head to the out-of-system missions, and then do some more in-system missions. And basically, like I said, gonna try and get the Dominator suit upgraded to tier 5 and maybe see about getting something engineered on it, but we'll see. You know, while we're on the way, here's a fun fact. The U.S. government really wanted a plane, right? This was back before, you know, the first airplane. The U.S. government really wanted an airplane because obviously, you know, the power of flight, it was already known back then, you know, like how powerful heavier than air flight would be. Lighter than air flight was already a thing, and it was like there was some work, I guess, on like doing military stuff like Zeppelins. But anyway, heavier than air flight though wasn't a thing just yet, and the U.S. government was investing heavily into it. They brought on the foremost expert in aerodynamics, right? And he designed this plane. The only the idea was that the only way this would work, you would basically strap a plane to a houseboat, and the houseboat would go forward, and then the plane would take off. They did this twice. It failed both times. The plane crashed into the sea. And so the New York Times, they ran this story saying that heavier than air flight was impossible, you know, or well, it was like 100 years off, that sort of thing. 3 days later, the Wright brothers had their first test flight. But largely, one of the major lessons is that the free market is a much better source of technological advancement than government funding. So, just a funny little story, but important lessons. But important lessons to be learned from that. Alright, let me go ahead and see. Upgrade/sell suits. Okay, upgrade unavailable. We need 2 more suit schematics and 10 more titanium plating. But titanium plating, I believe that's fairly easy to get. We just need some more tech chemical. No, yeah, it is tech. So yeah, we need to trade for some titanium plating, 10 of it, and we need to find 2 more suit schematics. Look at all that graphene. And that's gonna have to be between this episode and that. Anyway, one more thing before we go is I wanted to see how far along we got our Empire rank. So we were at 39% before, and we went up to 77%. So we gained 38% just from one set of missions that we didn't even complete all the way because we still have those out-of-system missions that I didn't realize were out of system. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the rest of your day is a good one, and I will see you later. Heart hens.